You look
Eee.
not appetizing at all.
When you eat the placenta. I was waiting for it. As soon as you touched your mouth, I was like, say it.
It's pretty good.
The placenta.
Would you eat it, bro?
No.
Yeah.
Güey,
No.
yo como hígado encebollado, como tripas. Pero si me enseñan una placenta, güey, I'm like, oh, you know what happened?
En forma de taco, güey.
Sí, güey. ¿Sabes qué?
¿Qué?
Nah.
I mean, it'd be like tripitas, you know.
That's
it's
what I
like
was
crispy.
Doraditas, güey.
Right.
No, hombre, güey.
If someone cooked it up, I might consider it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to CharroBeans, a Mariachi podcast.
Yeah.
Why'd you start?
All right, take
that?
it close up. What?
What? What? No, just kidding. No, we're just here chilling. It's a Monday night. It's a late night.
Yeah.
We're getting a late start on this one. That's my fault. I mean, no, it's not my fault.
That's your fault.
Because the rain and there was a lot of traffic blocks.
Were you guys drinking?
Who?
Ustedes?
When? Right now?
Yeah.
No.
Because you're a little funky right now, bro.
Funky.
Little Mariela, too, she was like...
No, we didn't. You fucking liar.
I was like...
No, we were just chilling.
Are you guys okay, man?
We're not allowed to drink, actually.
Bro, they told you that?
Yeah, it's because it's like you're representing a $1 billion baseball team for Major League Baseball. You're not allowed to drink.
Entonces, ¿para qué venden alcohol ahí, güey?
Pues para los que llegan allí y quieren convivir and drink beer. Which reminds me, I don't think Arturo went. Remember he was telling me, he was asking me, he was like, hey, wait, where you guys play so I can go watch you guys. And he told me, and I told him, and I even sent him a picture where we go, y todo el pedo, and you go get our ticket right here. But he didn't text me, so that tells me he didn't come. He would have been like, hey, Sammy, ahí te veo. Or ya vamos llegando.
It is cool how I see some people that do go see you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people I didn't think would... Oh, I mean, they don't know you, but they're like, oh, look, there's a mariachi here at the baseball game. And
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole... You know, we've been doing this, 2 years now? The Mariachi Mondays at Texas, the Texas Rangers baseball stadium. And, I mean, I think the Rangers could promote us a little bit more. I think that's my personal opinion. Like, they could. Because, I mean, I feel like we have to. Like, if we didn't tell people, I feel like people wouldn't know. Last year, they used to put us on the radio.
Oh, bro?
Yeah, cool. Like this year, I feel like, I don't know, maybe I just haven't heard a lot from it. But yeah, it is cool when people show up. I mean, because we play before the game for like a little 5-minute set, and then we play like during the game. And actually, I don't know if I should put her on. So let's say a conocida showed up, and she's like, "Oh, you guys already like." We were walking back like towards we have like this place where we all meet up, or whatever, and we went there, and on our way back, she shows up. And she's like, "Oh, did you guys already play?" Like she plays mariachi too. Lo te cuento. That's because I just don't know if I can put them out there. I don't know. I don't want anybody's business out there. But she showed up and just going to see that. So I was like, had to dap her up.
Oh.
No, I just had to dap her up.
Es más que conocida. Like, damn.
No. And I just said like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's because we just played." It's because honestly, like if you get there late to the game, like yeah, you're probably gonna not see us. Like you have to get there before the game, and then
What time is the game?
Huh?
What time are the games?
Game's always at 7.
At 7?
Yeah, so I mean, I always me at a baseball game. I always get there on time. Con tiempo. Like usually, I'm there for first pitch. First pitch is 7:05. You got to be there. But like most like casual fans don't show up early to the game. Most casual fans will just show up like whenever the game's already started, and then when they sit down, they're just like, "Oh, like this is baseball. Wow, this is cool." Like, but they don't follow the game like that, you know. So, point is, like they showed up and it was like the 4th inning.
Fourth inning?
That's like
it's
almost half the game, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay, well, yeah. Like she's like, I'm like, well, next time, you know, like I think next time I'll put it on my Instagram a little bit more, and I'll just kind of put like the schedule so that people do want to come out, they can come out and watch. It's cool, man. I mean, you said you were gonna go.
I'm not gonna go by myself.
I feel like Ricky Bobby,
We're going tomorrow.
but
Who's
I
Ricky
won't,
Bobby?
but I won't be there. Ricky Bobby, like in the movie Talladega Nights.
Oh.
So like, there's a scene because like his dad never comes to his races, so like he always leaves 2 tickets at the front of the stadium, so he can show up and say, "Hey, I should have some tickets here
Oh.
for his dad." That's like me with you. I'm like, "Quitanos tickets this way."
I was there more the Spider-Man one where like it's the Mary Jane leaves like a ticket for Peter when she does her little recital shit.
Right, it's kind of like that. Yeah.
Should have said that.
Point is, he gets them and he's like, "I got 2 tickets, $5 a pop." Like he,
Bro.
he ends up signing them. Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it was cool. So we had the Mariachi Mondays today, and that's why we're getting a late start tonight on the podcast. But it's been cool. Been chilling. Summer break has officially started for your boy. I'm very excited. Wait, was I off last week too?
Yeah.
It goes
You have me
fast, man.
confused for a minute.
Yeah. It goes fast, man. Like, I guess for me, it's a little bit because it's graduation was yesterday. I told you yesterday was our high school, like where I teach at. It was graduation, so I got to see my class of graduates like walk the stage and get their diploma. So that was kind of cool.
Congratulations on doing your job.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's my job.
No, not you, the kids. Like,
Oh yeah.
because they're like,
Right.
we did it. I'm like, you're supposed to.
It was funny. One of my students, I play around with him a lot, and I walked up to him and I was like, "Hey man, so like, how's it feel?" He was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, how's it feel like to finally do the bare minimum? You know, just finish high school and that's it. This is the bare minimum." And some people don't even do that, bro, which is crazy. So it is an accomplishment. Look, I'm not trying to knock down everybody who just graduated, right? I know it's graduation season, but yeah, man, like you just gotta show up to high school. Just show
Honestly,
up.
bro. Like, si yo que pude, güey. Like, ustedes pueden.
That's what I'm saying. Like if like a nutcase like this guy right here,
Nada, I'm not kidding. Soy un pendejo. Es diferente.
it's
Way
different.
different, bro.
Nah, man. It's, because I mean, if I think about it, like I did a lot in those 4 years, but I mean, it wasn't nearly as much as I did like in college. I think you can attest to that. Like right now that you're a PT student.
In college, te traen a pan y verga, güey. Like,
Yeah.
not kidding. Like, whatever. Well, it depends on the major.
No, not even. Like, I mean, mine wasn't necessarily fucking PT, physical therapy. Like, I wasn't. But I mean, my shit wasn't easy. Like, nothing was easy. Like, everybody's like people that are like going for an engineering and shit.
Oh, eso sí.
You're like learning advanced
Engineering,
math,
yeah.
and it's like
Computer science, bro. No mames.
marine biologist. I don't know. Like, I just feel like, man, anything that once you start getting into like, well, this is real life. Like, school gets a lot harder. So like, all you gotta learn about is like English.
And I said it in the last podcast
History?
too. What?
Like in
Oh,
high school,
in high school, yeah.
you just gotta learn like the basics, and not even just turn in your work, you know. But you'd be surprised how many people don't even do that. So,
Yeah.
what'd you say in the last podcast?
Yeah, like, and honestly, college isn't that bad either. Like, because I do think that real life is like the hardest part of life. Like, once you graduate and you have to find a job and you have to,
Figure it out.
yeah, eso sí, and then you have to show up to work or maybe do get a job that you don't like. I think you can relate to that. You know, you did PR and then you were working at Tricolor.
Yeah, I was
which
working at the car dealership for like 3 years, and you know, not being able to find a job in what I wanted to, because I mean, in your head, like that's ilusionado. You're like, you know, I can do this, I can do that, like, but realistically, like it's who you know, honestly, in a
Yeah.
lot of these jobs, like,
Which is also what college is for. College is not just to go and do your classes.
Yeah.
You also should be making connections. You should be like knowing people, like get to know your classmates, because more than likely you can end up like getting help from them. Like they find
Yeah.
something and then they help you out. You know, like
yeah, like so many people that I met, you know, in high school don't necessarily help me out
yeah.
in my day-to-day life now. Can I say the same about college people? Yeah, like I met a lot of like different not just connections, but like groups of people. And so like now I have an outlet for like all these things, like
Yeah.
in the people that I met. And again, like I only got that because I was in that position in college, you know. So um, again, it doesn't necessarily mean that you gotta go to college. It just means that you really can't be introverted in this kind of world, like unless you're trying to do like an office job where you're like in, you know how like in every movie it's like a cubicle
Oh,
and there's
yeah,
like
yeah,
100 of those motherfuckers. Yeah, like those do exist, right? But like that's like the only job I think you could just be at a computer all day and you just do that one thing all day. You're like a fucking robot.
yeah.
Um, no, yeah, but definitely right now, like it's an accomplishment. I'm not trying to bring
Yeah.
down my college graduate. I mean, sorry, my high school graduates down. It's just like it's. I think high school after high school, like for them, I looked at it like this is the first step, and I talked to them all like that. Like I told them like congratulations, like you guys did it, and like now I just hope that what I kept trying to tell them nicely is like move on from this. Like you're done from high school, go do something else and like or like find something you like to do, but you have to find something else to do. Like you cannot be that guy that's still at high school, like, hey, what's up? Trying to talk to like people here, and it's like, dude, you're old. Get out of
Yeah.
here. You know, you're just not. Your time has passed.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be here anymore.
And if like when you mentioned that you can't be introverted, that's very true. Like you have to be able to talk to people, which was a little hard for me. So like in my experience, you just have to make this little like mask, you know,
Oh yeah.
like and like my little trick. I forgot what I told, but my little trick was like I pretend that people are very funny. You know, like
Huh?
no. Like when you talk to someone, like I mean, I do it a lot at gigs. You know, que te habla el taquero o un
Oh,
señor que está sentado ahí. You know, they're like, oh, they say try to be funny. You're just like,
yeah,
just like,
yeah. I've seen you do that before too. And you're just like pendejo. Like,
well, that's just being like obvious.
You're being
but,
stupid. Yeah. Oh man.
but for the most part, yeah, like you know, like, at least learn to make like a little
Yeah, man.
like fake personality for when you're in the work area. Or
you definitely have to do not just that. Like in the mariachi world, I learned that too. Like when I started getting like I went to college, I went to like the university group. I started learning, or I started meeting a lot of people, and like you know how they say like people have different personalities, like one on the internet and then one like in real life.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I was very scared to like talk to people too. Cause I've always been more outgoing. I wasn't ever too quiet, but at the same time, when someone would come up to me, I would freeze up. I'd be, oh, hey, what's up, man? Like I didn't know how to be like cool about it. And even then, some days I do get like, I'm like, oh, ya ni sé qué decir, güey. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
¿cómo te explico? You know, and just like you try to say something to keep the conversation going, but like that's the thing, like you got to find like some modo in you, because it's the same thing. It's like if you meet someone important or whatever, they can give you an opportunity. Like they're not gonna give you that opportunity if you're like some random guy that's like super quiet, and like you gotta have buena vibra, you know, like just to get any sort of opportunity. They're not gonna give it to the kid that just fucking stood in the corner and
honestly.
like holding a like it's like that meme, the guy holding it in the corner of a party, like they don't know I'm actually really funny. Like you know, like
you have to show that you want it. Like you have to be, because everybody in that room is there for the same reason, right? So that's just they're your friends, but they're also your competition.
Right.
So like I've had the luck that every semester I always do find like a little group to hang out with.
Yeah, you told me that. I think it's funny when you talk about that, because you said when you go over there, like, because you're not a short guy, you're 6 foot.
Yeah.
And then you go over there and you said that you look like a baby next to all these dudes.
Bro, I met a friend. I have talked to you about this guy, Connor.
That already sounds tall. Like,
yeah, bro.
Connor? The motherfucker's a protagonist.
No, wait. This guy is Thor, bro. Like,
shit.
you know, like, luscious hair, beard, blue eyes.
Yeah.
Chihuahua. Like, lo odio, güey. Because
I think I love him, bro.
Yeah. Because he's always so humble too. Because I'll ask him, we're taking biomechanics together, and like I'll ask him, so what do you think I got on the exam? And he's like, oh, I think I got like a B. It has to be like a solid B. I'm like, okay. And then the next time I see him, so what'd you get? He's like, oh, I got 100. I'm like, bitch. You know, like, te odio, güey. And then the second exam, way, we take the exam, we talk about it, like, oh, I think this part got me, bro. What'd you get, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I think it should be like a B, you know? Like, o sea, con una cara de... O sea,
like, serio,
like he
being,
really does think he got a B,
he's being
right?
dead ass about it. Yeah.
And I got 100 on that exam, right? And then I asked him, like, oh, it's like, what'd you get in the exam? He's like, 101. I'm like, I can't ever fucking win with you, bro. Like, te odio, güey. You're so fucking perfect.
El todo humilde.
Sí,
like, no, I just got 101.
Fucking athletic and shit. I'm
yeah.
Like, te odio.
Todo guapo, todo bueno.
Sí, te odio, güey. Dame un beso.
Oh, shit. Dame un abrazo.
But yeah, and keeping up with contacts like that, like, it helps you in the future, you know?
Oh,
like,
yeah, for sure.
Maybe he finds something you didn't and you can both benefit from it. So stuff like that. Same thing with Mariachi. Like, if you want to really spread out, every person you see in Mariachi, no matter how much you think they're not your type or something, like, just make friends with them, you know, like, make sure you're in a good standing with the guys, you know, porque todos tienen, they're all spread out to other things, and those things might call upon you one day. And
yeah, like Mariachi's like the one outlet that you can like have in common, right? But
especially if you want to make it big, I think the reason why some guys are in big groups and stuff is because, I mean, they are obviously capable, right? But I also think they were like in a like, it's like perfect timing, like, you know, like there was a demand for something and they could give it. And
es como dijo Roberto Lopez, you know how he said like he was like the one in line, because he says that pues gente lo conocían and stuff like that, they had his number, the opportunity presented itself, so that's why they called him up. They would say, hey man, so would you want to join Vargas? And he's like, yeah. So it's like, because I've heard all those stories, you know, like there is a list, like groups have a list of like, oh well, estos charros
en caso
it's like a wish list.
Well, en caso de que alguien se salga or something,
right.
like I'm sure like Jose Hernandez and Che Guzman and Carlos Martinez have like a little
contact list,
of like quien sigue, you know.
I think we're on the banned list.
I'm pretty sure.
We're on the blacklist. We've been blacklisted.
Bro, they don't even know us, bro.
Yeah, bro. I think it's like we're like the celebrity. You know how like celebrities have like people DMing them and shit like all day. Yeah, someone could be like DMing like 50, 100 times, and like we're just not on their radar. We're like in completely different worlds, you know. Yeah. And it's okay. Sure. I'm like, hey, friend, you know. Yeah, but
Chinga madre, los patronatas.
I'm sorry.
Point is that I've heard little stories of people that like, oh, they're next on the list, pero por X cosa, they don't end up there, and so the next guy is, and now that's the person you see on this world-renowned group, right? So think about stuff like that if you guys are trying to make it big, you know? Yeah.
And there's certainly people that still think like that you know, they want to one day be in Camperos, one day be in Vargas, and it's totally possible. I mean, the opportunity probably one day will be there. And if I think it is skill, but just like in the real world, like it does take networking. You have to be able to know people. I mean, because your talent, I think, can only take you so far. How many like talented musicians are in the world that we don't see them on the Billboard Hot 100, you know, like we don't know anything about them, you know, but all it takes is that one thing to like put them over. Yeah. And that's what like, you know, gets their foot in the door. So it's like some of the most popular musicians out there sometimes aren't even like the greatest singers or greatest players, but they're what's popping, you know, and that's how they're put in that position to be on top or whatever.
And that's how it happens, you know. Yeah. Like you see a lot. Like once you talk to people, like I do have some connections, you know, and I do learn here and there. Ah, perro. Like, lo que pasa, güey, and I'm like, I could do it. Nah. I'm like, métanme, güey.
Adentro y afuera. No, yeah, it's but yeah, graduation, contigo. What? Because that's how we got started, you know, like. Nah, but I'm gonna miss those kids, man. Like, because I had them for the ones that graduated.
Oh, these are your batch, right?
This is my first batch of kids, and I met them on computers, and I didn't see them for a whole year. But like this, and I think this is like the first class where like they were all like kind of like sad to leave. Like I could really like not to say the ones before. It's because before I didn't get that much time to connect to them. You know, like muchos de ellos I only had them for a year, only had them for 2 years. But these I had them for like the full 4 years. So they saw me their whole high school career, and now that they're out, I mean, it's like, man, like my group has been like pretty consistent the last couple of years. But that's when you really start to see like, wow, like kids, graduate and they move on, and I have to like grow a new little crop. So I mean, it's gonna be a challenge like for me as a director, but at the same time, like, I'm glad that I gave what I could to those kids, and I know that at the same time, some of them aren't gonna be playing like after they graduate. Like some of them already told me, like, because yeah, if you don't look for like a grupo or anything like that, like, you just stop playing, which is crazy. Imagine dedicating like 7 years to learning and perfecting this instrument. And you're just like, I don't keep tocar.
Well, I mean, a lot of people do
You're
that
done.
with sports too. Like they
Yeah,
just play, like,
I know like the kids that like, I mean, at Northside High School, I don't know how many of them actually went into the MLB, but it's like those kids that play baseball, football or whatever, they use those 4 years. Like, this is my one and done. Like after this, I'm not gonna play baseball or basketball or anything like that, unless they're like really trying to get like recruited to like D1. And but there's no like D1 mariachi. So
Yeah.
you can't. You can go to. I know a lot of people now. I like that the colleges are getting mariachis and they're getting. They're trying to make it a little bit more competitive, and just so that there's more than just 1-2 schools.
Well, I mean, TWU gives you scholarships, bro, for being in there.
And that's what I'm saying.
So
Like,
de haber sabido, güey.
yeah, exactly. Like now, if there's, I told my students too, I was like, hey, if there's anybody who's throwing money at you to go to a school, take it. Like, go, because at the end of the day, like, all you need is a bachelor's. Get your bachelor's. Really, that's like the new minimum. Honestly, like now they want you to get your master's. Now they want you to be a fucking doctor, and I'm like, me, doctor?
Everything's going up, yeah.
Yeah, bro. $100 is like the new $10. Like $100 doesn't feel like anything to me now. Like $100, man. If I had one of those when I was a kid, I'd just be like, oh my god, it's blue, it's so beautiful, bro. And then like now, like $100 is like hace cuenta el paletero, güey. Agarro those paletas and they're like $100 por favor. I'm like, god damn, bro. Like I know you're working hard, but damn. Like,
he's like, ¿quieres o no? Bueno.
Yeah.
¿Sabes qué? Dame 4. Tengo 200.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just they're no longer. It's just not. It's being stretched. That's what I'm saying. Like the money right now situation.
Inflation,
like
bro.
Inflation is a real thing, man. And eventually, when I move out of this house too, like I told my wife the other day, I was like, man, I'm excited to get a house or like go house hunting, but I'm not excited to go house hunting because I knew what it took to get this fucking place, and man, that part was crazy too. But
No pasa nada, güey.
yeah.
A ver qué andamos,
Yeah, so right now the summer.
Wait, did we play for any graduations?
No. Oh yeah, we did the first one.
That was a high school graduation. Oh, I'm like, oops.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I mean. We walked by another one actually on the way to the second gig. The one in the backyard, para los vatos, los dos hermanos que no eran hermanos. Yeah. We passed, and there was how
el letrero.
the people have like it's like a thing in the ground, and it has like a picture of the graduate, and it says like, congratulations to our grad, like that lives at this house. Which, first of all, that's kind of sus. We're gonna know that there's a kid in there. Like, people, you were just talking about sex offenders prior to this.
Okay.
Apparently, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
News to me. I didn't know they were everywhere.
Turns out my neighbors.
Yeah, dude. Like,
what the fuck, Jerry?
he's cool too.
Yeah.
No, but like I'm saying, like they have like a picture of like their child in the front, and they're just saying like, look, our child graduated. And like when you pass by us, it says like class of 2024, right?
Yeah.
It says like so and so high school, and like, man, the fucking bare minimum. Like, congratulations. Like, just start shitting on them. Just like, no, you did the bare minimum. Congratulations. Like, whatever. Just put my fries in the bag, bro. Like, nah, just kidding. Nah, just kidding.
I'm gonna see your kids, bro. Like,
nah. They're gonna do good things. Well, I hope so.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with working at fucking Whataburger, right?
It's only bad if you don't fucking make my burger right.
It's bad if you're 40. That's not. I don't know. I'm sorry.
How dare you, bro? I was gonna put my application next week. Part-time work, rewarding.
I mean,
no, yeah, como te decía, the first one we played at this week was a.
sí.
She was a high schooler.
They're not even Mexican. Right? They're like.
Are they? Or are,
I think.
is that why he asked for "Qué bonito es esta vida"? Is
yeah,
that
I think they're Cuban or Colombian.
That's not. What kind of song is that?
I think they're half
Qué
and half.
bonita es esta vida. I feel like I've heard it outside of Mariachi.
I can't help you with that, bro. I'm sorry.
Well, talk a little bit about it while I look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, hace frío, ¿verdad? No, yeah, the first gig we went to Anna, fucking far as fuck.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we played for them on Mother's Day, and then we played for them again. It was a gig where they bullied Sammy. I told them que no sonaba nada.
I was like, "Fuck you, bro."
And I was like, "Oh, you're here?"
Yeah, and then I was upset. I was like, "We're back in this hellhole."
Sí, güey.
But
This time they had us like right out in the sun, bro.
just culeros, güey.
Sí, güey.
How could they? Well, they did put us inside, but
Nah, pero no sé.
was she the one that was like,
Yeah.
nos tienen que tocar otra hora because we put
Porque después en la sombra.
right?
Yeah.
Like she was like throwing us a fucking bone.
Y
For
nadie
putting
se
us,
rió, güey. We were like, culera. Like,
yeah, dude, we walked out.
No,
like,
hombre. We were just like, no, nos vamos, gracias.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy was cool because I think it was
fine.
because it's like aquí hay cervezas, aquí hay jugos o sodas, and like hay aguas donde quieran.
Okay,
Like,
Capri Suns.
yeah.
I almost wanted Capri Sun. Man, those go so fucking hard, bro.
And then he just kind of explained like, well, we tried having the backyard, pero como llovió, pues está todo enlodado.
Well, it's been fucking twistering still.
Yeah.
Everything's wet. Our fucking skeleton outside fell.
Well, I
Pretty
mean, that is a Halloween. Damn, my hair looks like that. Fuck.
Yeah, my wife has like this 8-foot skeleton in the front yard.
Tenía.
Yeah, it fell right. Hey, you know what was funny? So this week my wife was gone. She went to a conference.
Yeah.
Like, so she left me alone for like a week, right? I was just here by myself. Which I don't remember the last time I've been by myself here at the house. I was like, when I could hear a noise or something. Who was there?
His son is like,
nah, but she left me here, and it was funny because like my sister came like the second day. We had like a rehearsal here, and she was like, "Do you miss Zara?" I was like, the first night, I was like, "No, not really. I'm just kind of here chilling or whatever." But then the second night, bro, I was like, "I'm just a little boy. I need my girl."
You're like, my towels don't magically like get cleaned up.
Oh yeah, she's like all my socks were on the ground. Los trastes no estaban lavados. No estaban lavados. All my chista, bro. Like,
Nadie me trajo mis huevitos, güey.
Yeah, nadie me hizo de comer. Like, it was just funny because like, no, I'm just kidding. But it was funny. It was funny though because like, yeah, like when you're with someone like for so long, you live together and stuff like that. It's kind of weird once they're out of the house or whatever. It's just you. So I started living like a bachelor, bro. Like I started like I'm not a dirty person, but I guess in my head I was like, well, she's not here. There's no one here to like say like, you know, to pick up stuff or anything. So I was just like, I'm gonna live like I'm just whatever, right? So I would just leave my socks everywhere, and then I would like eat. And I would just leave like not the trash. Así nomás todo. Like I would put it back in the bag. But point is, I was living like a bachelor, and I was like, nah, like as a married man, I cannot let this happen. So like I had to pick up stuff, and I started leaving. I started putting everything away and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, I can't live like an animal, bro. I don't know. It was weird. It was a very weird week by myself.
Bro, I would have been like, no, pues hay pachanga de miércoles a domingo.
I could have had a rager.
What?
A rager? You know what a rager?
Oh yeah.
Fucking rage, bro. Fucking boom, yeah. That's be just be the room would have looked like the jellyfish.
Yeah.
The fucking colors. Yeah. No, yeah, but it's I guess you don't know. Es que como tú no estás casado o nada de eso.
Sí, güey.
Tú no sabes esas cosas. Un día.
No, yo lavo mi ropa, güey.
No, sí la lavé,
yo
güey.
me hago mi comida, güey. Sí, güey.
No, I do that too. It's just like,
huevón, güey.
chingado. I just wanted to live one day like that because there's no one to like tell you to not do it. It's like, you know how like your parents like will tell you like do not jump in the bed.
No, I never did that.
Oh,
I was too tall for that.
No, like, you know, it's like when that happens, like they're like you can't jump on the bed. Like te da ganas to jump on the bed.
Like, don't tell me what to do.
So that was me. I was like, I could just leave my shit everywhere. But then I was like, nah, I gotta pick my madrear conmigo. Wait, when she was like, I'm an hour out. I was like picking up everything. Ay, güey. Ya ni sabía qué hacer, güey. Hasta practiqué ese milagro, güey. Like,
oh, ese es un milagro.
Sí, güey. No, yeah, but
me was there. Like, she sent me that snap of, I think she was drinking like a margarita or something.
Like on the beach, though, having the time of her life. I was like, yeah, no, but it was good. I was like, good for you.
Sí, güey, se lo merece, güey.
Se lo merece. Yeah. Anyway, so we played at a graduation. That graduation had it was like a high school, right? She was a high schooler. She looked really young. I think I think it was a high school. It was a high school.
Oh, we did too.
One.
We did the one donde sí nos saludamos. Which I gotta wash my boots. It was outside. You were like, "This is the worst gig ever."
Oh, it was the fucking worst gig ever. Fucking the mosquitoes from Jurassic Park were out there, and
those were fireflies, bro.
No, there was fireflies, but I meant like fucking mosquitoes. Like I told you, like I had never met a mosquito with the audacity to fucking. It was stinging, and I still have it. Wait, aquí está on my fucking finger. He had the audacity to bite me while I was strumming. Right, so that means I was moving my hand. I could see it. I was like even trying to strum harder. You know, se iba el cabrón, and I was just like, and it wouldn't leave. So I had to like stop. I took my left hand off, and I went, and then I killed it. Right, but like. The audacity to not leave after I'm like showering, like I'm going like this. That means leave, and usually they do. But like I said, these are like the Jurassic Park ones. I'm a fucking fat motherfucker.
Fucking balls on that mosquito, bro.
Sí, güey. Por eso, and I think they were getting like on anything that was exposed. So like my hands, that one got me right here, aquí on the side.
Yeah.
By the sideburn. I was like fucking, and it hurt.
Bro.
Sí, güey. And at the end of the day, though, I was okay. I guess it's just my
dignity,
my mental that was ruined.
In the van, bro, we were just killing. There was like a lot coming in apparently.
There's a what?
In the van.
And then, and then when we left too, we're all. I was grubbing, right, because they gave us food. Which were you hungry?
Wait, I'm still mad at you for that.
Why? Because I dropped your tacos.
Yeah, bitch. No, I'm
who's in the wrong? Look.
Do it.
Okay, so this is what happened. Look, so we finished the gig, and we were done. And there was a taquero there, and I was actually really glad that they asked us to eat because I was hungry. I was like, I wouldn't mind a taco right here, right, real quick. So and then the Mike was the first one to pedir, and he was like, dos y dos, deme dos de asada, dos de pastor. And the guy was like, para todos? And the mic is funny because the mic didn't answer. It's just like, you know how like the mic does that sometimes? Like he's in his own little world. So like he's just like, he asked for what he asked, and in his mind, he's like, he's done. Now he just expects the tacos. Like there's no other conversation. So when the guy was like, para todos, like todos quieren lo mismo? And he was just like, like literally, and I was just like, then I had to answer for him. I was like, sí, para todos está bien. Like, oh, okay, ya está. And he's no mic, like I said, he's still just fucking daydreaming, dude. I fucking love that shit. I love that he does it. Anyway, so we all got like the same, because you got 2 and 2 también, no? I'm guessing. Yeah. So we all got the same, and so they had the condiments on the side, and on the side it had like the onions and the grilled onions and the cilantro and the limon and the salsa, everything. So I went over there. Because I got my plate first, so I was todo gusto, güey, dressing up my tacos, todo chingón. Then you come around, and like this is when I was getting the asada, cebolla asada. I went to get the clamps, and I came up like this, and then you
No, it's mamá.
You thought you were at CC's and like you just cut in line. You can't cut in line.
I didn't cut in line.
Huh?
I didn't cut in line. I was there first.
But I was at the table already. I was there first. And then you came up behind me like at fucking CC's. You can do that at CC's, but not at a regular establishment, like at somebody's home.
Okay, yeah. A regular establishment. Where
Sí, güey.
it
So
was my
he comes up behind me and fucking like surprises me. So then I was like, you know. So I went like this with the fucking tongs in your taco. Did it fall face forward?
Yeah.
face forward.
It fell on the cilantro, bro.
Yeah, I fell on the cilantro. So like, cause like the taco was like this, but then it like fell.
Yeah,
like
because
this.
when you hit it with your elbow, you kind of like spun it,
Yeah.
and then it went what?
Yeah,
And
it just landed forward.
And I was just like I was hoping another mosquito bit you, bro. I was like, pinche Sammy, güey, te pasas de verga, güey. And you're like, kiwi. And, no pasa nada, que sabe qué. And I'm like,
I was like, cause
the girl's like, se chingó mi torta, güey.
Because in my head, I was like, bro, just fucking pick it up. Like, was like, what are you crying about, fucking bitch? Just fucking agarrarlo así, ya tienes cilantro, y just go like that.
No, lo agarré, I think I got the tortilla. I was just like,
yeah.
and I made like a huge taco, pinche taco con, era un cilantro de taco.
Un taco de cilantro, güey.
No, un cilantro, like, es más cilantro que taco. Like,
Por eso.
So I just grab it and I use that cilantro to like do all the other
taco.
ones.
I don't know. Okay.
I'll never forgive you, bro.
Pero muy bien que te lo comiste, güey.
No, sí, güey.
No.
And then when I was leaving, el pinche el taquero was like, está bien pedo el mariachi, ¿verdad? I'm like,
You said that?
yeah, bro.
Está bien pedo el mariachi.
Yeah.
No mames. Why? We didn't. Were we? Wait. We won't wait.
No, yeah.
But we weren't acting crazy or anything.
No, but I don't know.
I was like, you're drunk. Taquero.
Esto sirve las 100, güey. Se caen, no
Yeah.
mames. That shit was funny.
Yo sí taco de pescado, güey. ¿Dónde está el pescado? Todo pendejo.
¿Dónde está el gato?
¿Dónde está el taco de guau guau? Yo quiero.
Damn.
Yo me lo chingo.
I heard it's delicious.
I heard it's delicious. You ate, what is it? You ate Sparky? Or,
What?
in that clip.
Not into the whole clip.
I saw the whole clip. It's hilarious.
No,
Yeah.
mames.
¿Sabes qué? Me los chingo, güey. I don't give a fuck. I got a drink, and then we went to the van. Y muy bien que me los comí, güey. O sea, a gusto. Ahí en la van. I mean, because there's something cathartic about being hungry, being fed, being tired, and then, like, you just sit down and, like, you're holding your plate of tacos in a dark van.
We had the light on, bro.
Huh?
We had the light on.
Who? You had one, but it was still dark. I mean, it was pinche foquillo, güey. No se mira todo, güey. It was just a little bit. So, like I said, it's dark, and there's just something cathartic about just eating there and just being like, the AC is hitting me, like right here, because I have the vent. Because it's hot, right? Because like it's really like humid. So like the van is on. So it's just something good about like just like I don't know, man. Like yo me los comí en a gusto, güey.
Sí.
Even my Dr. Pepper was a cold Dr. Pepper too. Me la eché, güey, así como chela. I was like,
Como chela.
yeah, dude, that's just like how good. It just tasted so good, and then yeah, man. Like but después de ese plato, honestly, I was ready for another 9 hours. Honestly, I didn't give a fuck.
A la verga. Yeah, el último, güey, ya va.
Yeah, right. It was like the second to last one. It's funny because like we had 4 hours this weekend, and each hour was 1 hour, and it was like pa acá, pa acá, pa acá, pa acá. It was like a full tour of DFW again. Like Arturo just loves to get these full world tours of DFW.
No, I mean, I understand, though. You know, you're not going to say no to a job because it's like...
You can't. I would say no to jobs if I was a boss.
Bro?
Because I would have to think, like, as a boss, okay, like, is this worth it for us? Like, is it worth the drive going all the way to whatever? And then, like, right after, like, ya ves, because sometimes he does them así como pegaditas, pues yeah, it can get hard, like, to get to that place or whatever. Not for me, I guess, because I just go to sleep.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are we losing? You know, like
Yeah,
if
I
anything,
guess
you
so.
get more rest time. I mean,
But you don't think that affects you?
affects me.
Yeah, like I think that's what I was telling my wife because afterwards, because I left like at what time did we meet up that day on Saturday?
That too.
At 2. So I had told you guys, I was like, no, I was dormí bien. I mean, I had a good morning.
No, I'm just sorry.
I had a good morning. You know, like I was good. Like I wasn't tired. But después de la, what was the far drive? There was one that we went
the
from.
first one, I know.
First one to Fort Worth?
Yeah.
What was the second one? The South Fort Worth one, right? That whole trip was like over an hour, right?
More or less.
Dude, from Anna to South Fort Worth is at least an hour, right? So we went all the way down there. Oh, we stopped at the QT, right? But in ese camino, like I remember telling you, like I'm fine, like I'm good. I was just on my phone, I was chilling, and then it felt like like when people say that anesthesia people like les dan anesthesia, and like they close their eyes and it feels like they wake up like 2 seconds later, but like the operation's done.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah.
But with this,
No mames, güey. Yeah, like he, cause I think I joked around. No, I think I said something like, "Yeah, duérmete, Sammy," or something.
you kept telling me that. Yeah, I was just like, no, dude, I'm good. Like for real, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was on co-pilot, so me and Arturo were just like conversing, like just two dudes talking, on the way to a gig, and we just heard like this slide. It's just this slide is like, and then we're just like, stay away, no mames. So that's what I started recording you. I'm like, que te estabas besando con Shrek.
Oh, yeah, you dumbass.
That shit was funny.
You started putting all these stupid filters on me. That's like, I don't like going to sleep, man, because I don't know. I don't like going to
El güey
sleep.
que se duerme en todos los jales, güey. No mames. I don't like going to sleep. Este vato.
No way. It's because you know how like they say don't go to sleep at a party
Yeah.
because like
Que se pierde duerme.
Is that what that means?
Yeah. Because they're gonna fuck with you if you're the first guy that like.
Yeah, you're the first guy to knock out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so that's how I feel in the van. Like, I don't know if it's gonna come out with some pictures where I look all stupid or a video like you with the fucking filters or whatever.
Pa' que te duermes, güey.
And then I don't know. I don't want to wake up and I'm like, me hicieron algo,
You're like, what? Nah.
Ew, ¿qué es esto?
No puedo caminar.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I don't like going to sleep, but if I have I'm never like, oh yeah, okay, me voy a echar un pinche sueñito. No, it's not like that, bro. It's more like I'm on my phone. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
I'll be on my phone.
Uh-huh.
This is me in the van. This is literally a reenactment of me in the van. Just watching my phone. Just chilling. I'll look up for a while, look at the road, get bored of that, and I'll do this again. I'm on X or on fucking
X videos.
No, X, Twitter. Twitter X or whatever it is. I don't know. And I'm just here and I'm doing my thing, and then I'm like, and I'll catch myself. I'm like, fuck. I'm like Drake. I'm like, I heard no one heard that. Yeah, because if not, we gonna be in some trouble. So I'm just here, and I'm like, and then I'm like,
yeah. Have
you noticed that?
Yeah.
That's my trick right now, or not my trick, but like every time it falls, I look over. I'm like, did anybody see me? I'm like, okay. If not, I'm like,
it's not okay, Sammy.
and then I'm like this again. I'm like. Yeah, I keep dropping it, bro. It's really, really bad. I actually have an appointment this week with the sleep apnea doctor.
Good.
I told you.
Proud of you. Only took you like 6 years of
just culeros, güey.
persuading.
Yo aquí todo muerto y ustedes. Yeah, it's very dangerous. Sleep apnea is very dangerous.
Yeah, that's what we've been telling him to go to a fucking doctor for the last 7 years, bro.
That's something.
Every time he's like, "Oh, I can't sleep right." Like, you should go to a doctor.
And I'm like, nah.
I don't feel like
it's scary, bro.
I know.
You see me tochan?
Huh?
Huh? What if he wants to do like when they put on the rubber glove?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what kind of clinic is this? I'm like, this is a sleep clinic. Oh, you going to sleep, all right?
I mean, maybe you like it, bro. Don't judge it till you try it.
Maybe I'll learn something about myself.
See what?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like, oh. Yeah, it's been really muddy. Like at that gig, the bottoms of my pants are all muddy.
Yeah.
That's what sucks about going to like gigs where like, cause I don't know if it's just me. Like I think a lot about people. So like if I had a party, I would want to try to make sure everybody's accommodated. Like I had that problem a lot like during my wedding, because like a wedding is not for you, bro. It's for everybody else. Like the party, essentially.
Yeah.
Because if it were like
any party is not.
Yeah. It's essentially like to please your guests. And unfortunately, like no matter how you put it, that's essentially what you're doing. Like you're getting food to try to appease everybody, whatever. You're trying to get drinks to appease everybody. Like and that's the thing. Like at my wedding, I wanted to please everybody. I wanted to make sure that everybody was having a good time and this and that. And sometimes you put that above like a bunch of other stuff or like cheaper options and stuff like that. But anyway, like at the gig that we went to, it was in the backyard. Not only did it have all those huge mosquitoes and all that stuff like that, but it had like a shitload of mud.
Yeah.
So like everywhere we stepped, it was like,
yeah,
it was really, really bad.
It's very uncomfortable.
And then like at Pacabala, that backyard was on a slope. So not only was it slippery, but it was also like I was being tilted forward. So like no me gustó andar allá afuera. Like I couldn't find a place to just stand there. Like I had to like really move around a lot. It was really annoying. But I remember just thinking like, this party sucks, bro. And I told you, I was like, this fucking party blows.
And I was
bro.
like, I'm having a good time. I was like, yo.
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
Ya me está pasando de huevos,
Yeah.
I'm like,
They made up with the tacos though. They made up for it.
Bro.
I was happy.
So you would do that gig again?
No, I would just eat before. Pa no tener hambre, güey.
Stupid.
I walked into and that's how you know I'm fat at heart, bro.
Okay.
Because I walked in and I saw a bowl of cookies. And I was like, I want a cookie. Like that's the first thing. As soon as we walked in, because you know how like everybody wants us to start like tocando desde la casa and then like walk to the backyard playing already and shit. So we started inside that house. And as soon as we went through the kitchen on the island, there was 2 bowls, bro. That's how you know I'm fat too. Like I knew there was 2 bowls and each one was a different cookie. One was chocolate chips Ahoy. The other one was Oreos. I remember just thinking like, I'm leaving here with something.
Did you?
No. No, I thought on todas las viejas, güey. Like on the way out, I was just like,
oh, sí, me dejaron solo, güey, at that gig. Like, because I was doing my tacos. Like, me being un caballero, güey, I was like, no, ustedes échenle. So I was the last guy to like make my shit.
So you were the last
And then
one?
when I looked around, todos se fueron.
Yeah, we left.
Hijos de la verga, güey.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, when I went to the inside the house, they were all like, I thought y'all left. I was like,
you're like the one duck.
See,
you know, when los patitos
I was the ugly duckling, bro. Like,
yeah, you were the little the shortest one, like the shortest one that can't keep up with the rest of the little ducks. He's just like quack, 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 quack,
so I'm here talking awkwardly con la señora, and she's just like, oh, tocaron muy bonito, and I'm like, ¿Otra la salida?
Yeah.
¿Por dónde me voy?
Help me.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, que Dios lo bendiga, and I'm like, oh, igualmente. No, pues cuando oh, ya, pues, señora, ya estuvo bueno.
Where is the door?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
And it's hard to move around with the bass because I have the bass and like my
tacos,
plate.
yeah.
I didn't get a drink. I was just like,
oh man, that sucks, man.
It was a lot better.
I hate when I don't have a drink, bro, because I feel like I'm choking on the food. Because I don't be chewing. I just be swallowing.
I know.
Fuck, man, I creepiar. Yeah, I just don't be chewing, man.
No, rico, no,
I feel like my dog Sophie is the same way. Like when I give her something, she's like so excited to get like non-dog food that she's just like she don't be chewing it, bro. Like I'm like, mastícale, güey. No mames, you know. Poor girl. She's just like, she's just ready for the next one.
Sáltala bien, güey, no manches.
Yeah. I don't know. But And then the last gig that we went to was at this Colombian restaurant. Yeah, it was
Donde que no de Juan Estrada.
yeah, right. They call us early. They called this early in the day. They called Arturo, and they asked him if we knew how to play this one song, un corrido. They were like un corrido, ¿verdad? And Arturo was like, no, pues tenemos el
Un
corrido
corrido de Juan. Like, un corrido de Juan, and Arturo was like, well, I mean, that does not help.
Yeah.
Porque tenemos Juan Marta, Juan Charascao. What are other ones?
He named like 2 other ones, and then
Yeah, and I jokingly said like Juan Estrada because that's my last name, and Arturo was like Juan Estrada. No way, no. And then the client was like, sí, esa.
Sí,
He's like,
esa.
no. Es que mi compañero like
está pendejo.
está pendejo. Pero esa no es una canción. And I looked it up. Y sí es una canción.
Yeah, it is
me
a
la
song.
pelas, Arturo. So,
Yeah.
but actually, it was just funny because we did a make believe song, and the client was like, yeah, that one. We're like, señora, por favor.
Did we do it after all?
¿Cuál?
Juan Estrada?
No, way. They were talking about Juan Charascao. That's what they were talking
Right.
about.
Okay. Yeah. So we did play that though.
Yeah.
We played Juan Charascal.
Yeah.
We played that at this Colombian restaurant, but it was funny because she had to roast us first too. Like we got there, and
Oh, apparently she was being mean, right?
she was. I don't think she was being mean.
That's just
I
her
think that's just
personality?
like her personality.
Oh.
Cause like we got there, and again, like a lot of people, they don't understand. Like I understand that they want it to be a surprise. I get that part, but she was upset because she couldn't hear us.
Oh,
She was
okay.
like-
Yeah, I
she-
understood that.
She was like, "Es que no los oigo," because we played Mañanitas, and we went into the like 2 other songs, and she came up to Arturo like, "Es que no se oye, like no tiene como los
Well, it's because
micrófonos."
the problem was mesero too, or the manager / mesero, because he was the one that told us to move to
Oh,
the
right.
thing, right?
They had like a little salsa
Yeah.
quartet or whatever there, and they had microphones.
Yeah.
But Arturo doesn't like whenever like because a lot of the people they just boost the volume super high, so then the voice just dominates like everything.
Yeah.
So he doesn't like that. So what he does is he's usually nah, it's okay, and he gives back the microphone. And then ya ves, they moved us to the dance floor. Keep in mind this is like a pretty small little restaurant. They moved us to this little dance floor that they had, and we played like 2 other songs. The lady's like she comes up to Arturo and she's like es que no se oye, se oiría bien si se oye la voz, pero no se oye nada. Like
Yeah.
no se oye nada. Like she was just like, saying it like that, and Arturo was like, damn. Oh.
Yeah. Well, it's because the waiter moved us there too. So
Yeah.
like the waiter kept being like, "Well, it's fucking." I think his idea was because pa que no estorbemos, like so we
Yeah.
don't get in the way of like
Right.
the waiters and stuff. But the lady was like, "Well, I paid for this, so like, and I want them to play like by my
Yeah.
tables." Because it was like a good like 4 or 5 tables that
It was
were
like
like
on
family.
The side of the restaurant.
Yeah, and she was like, "Well, I mean, pues los pagué para escucharlos, and
Yeah.
I couldn't hear him." So I understood that dilemma.
No, exactly. Like that's why I'm like, she wasn't rude. It just some people like whenever their voice is like on the louder side or whatever, like they can't help how it comes out. So like for her, like it did sound maybe just a tad like bitchy, like she was bitching at us.
Okay.
But like I think she was just basically saying like she couldn't hear us.
Yeah.
But she's understood. So yeah, so Arturo and like you, Ray,
Yeah.
and Chino, they went out there and they grabbed those things. They grabbed our bocina and microphones, and we set up right here in this little salsa restaurant, which it was cool. I mean, the time went by quick. And
Bro, the birthday boy was fucking drunk, bro.
which one was it?
El que se parecía a Leodan, el señor. He was like chiquito.
Was he wearing white or blue?
Blue.
You sure?
Yeah.
It wasn't the dude in white?
I don't think so.
Oh.
He was drunk as fuck, bro.
Was he?
Yeah.
How do you know?
You didn't see him walk to the restroom?
No.
No?
I saw the other guy walk to the restroom. El que estaba más gordito.
Yeah, him. He was dressed in blue.
He was wearing
He was
the
wearing
guy
a
I'm
blue
talking
blazer.
about. Blazer, yeah.
Blue.
It's because there was a guy wearing like navy blue, which is that guy, and there was a guy wearing like a baby blue like button down shirt.
No, the darker blue. Whichever
Oh,
one.
so he was a cumpleañero?
Sí.
Oh, then yeah, he was fucked.
Yeah.
Because this guy walks out. Some guy was holding him, right?
Yeah.
He was just like holding him, and I mean, this guy, I think he was a birthday boy. I think he was turning 60, right? That's what it said on the.
Honestly.
That's what the number said.
Okay.
It said 60. And after we were playing for a little bit, I guess this dude needed to go to the restroom, so he started walking over there. But like he was the type of drunk where like you'd have to have someone like helping you. He was a big boy too. He was a big boy. So like this guy was like leading him towards the restroom, and then suddenly, once they were done, I guess that same guy brought him through, and again like he's like holding on to like things and shit. And
he tried holding on to the bocina.
Exactly. Like, I think we all had the same reaction because like we're all watching him. We're like, and then he reached over for like our bocinas. It's like a bass. Bass. It's like for like the low end.
Yeah.
So that's the bass, and then it has like 2 speakers that are for treble, and both of those connect to it. You just like slide them in.
Yeah, they made like a little.
It's
pillar.
like a stack. Yeah,
they make like a little pillar.
And that's a good word. Yeah. And
when this guy saw it, I guess he thought it was a pillar, you know, because there was a little.
There's a divider in the middle of the dance floor, so he could like. That one was part of the establishment. Like it was solid. Like,
yeah,
you could rest.
But as soon as you got the speaker went like. You're like.
All of us were like. We all like jump forward like that. We're like no. And then, like, I think the guy that was leading him was like, hey, watch out.
Yeah.
And he stopped him or whatever. But yeah, like the bocina was just like. Because this doesn't take much to knock that thing down. Like, it's happened before. Like, just niños or señoras that just walk by and they're just like, you know, like they don't watch where they're going. And then next thing you know, they're dropping. It's like thousands of dollars worth of fucking bocina. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, we played for that guy, and they were Colombian. So like, I had never been into a Colombian restaurant before. Have you? Have you been? What do Colombians eat? Tomato.
I'm sure. Yeah. No sé. I've never gone to a restaurant like that.
I've always. Are you curious to go to like other cultures type of food? I
did like Salvadorian food.
What do they eat?
They have like their versions of enchiladas. But they call them tomatadas.
Okay.
So instead of like salsa de chile, it's como salsa de tomate.
Are they the ones that don't eat chile?
No, they eat chile.
I know there's a country where they're like, no, they don't do spice. Oh, I think it might be like
they eat crickets.
So the Mexicans?
I had a little taquito of crickets.
Ew.
It's pretty good, bro. It's good. Con limoncito. I liked it.
No, I don't think I could. I mean, I will. Like on Fear Factor. You remember that show? You remember Fear Factor? It was where like it was a game show where it had like 3 levels, and each level you had to do like something crazy, and if you did it, you move on to the next round.
Okay.
And like the second one was always like an eating challenge, and it was like you got to eat this cow penis in ball gravy.
Iron cow's female?
It was a male cow.
A bull?
Really?
That's it.
Nah,
I don't know my cattle.
But they would eat it, bro, and I just be like, and then they move on to the next round. It's crazy. But anyway, at that gig, like I said, it was a Colombian restaurant, so like half of it was still operating, so they still had regular people, but then on this side it was like the pachangas where we were playing.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool. And it was funny, dude, because like Colombian, Mexican, they're not too far away. Yeah, because Colombia is like on this side of the South America, right? And Mexico leads into it. So the only thing in the middle of it is Central America. Yeah. So it's not too far, but it is a different culture. So I'm assuming that
they love Vicente, right?
Huh?
They love Vicente.
That's all we played. Yeah. But what I was saying is like, yeah, it was as soon as we were done, like, cause nobody, I mean, they were nice. Like they clapped and they were following along, and you know, people were cool. But as soon as the song was over, they went straight back into what we're doing, I guess, right before, which is dancing salsa. And
bro, I want to learn how to dance salsa, like them. You know, like, because Arturo tried doing like, just do it like this, bro. I'm like, not like that, bro, like that. You know,
yeah,
like,
you look like someone who tries to pawn off to people that he's dance the salsa, but you don't know about that life.
Yeah, because when you see him dancing, bro, I'm just like,
It's sexy, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's their thing.
Yeah. Es muy sensual.
It's very no, it's not sensual. It's sexual, bro.
Are you okay, bro?
I'm just thinking about it. Because like the way they do it is just like they move their body in ways that like I don't think my body can replicate.
Yeah.
You know?
I was so jealous, bro. I just kept looking like not even like at the bodies, but like their feet and like how like everything was moving, which is like
sí, cabrón.
I was like,
you're like I couldn't help but notice that all these women are fine. Does you?
huh?
That was you.
I was just like, con tus zapatos.
Yeah, right. The shoes. No, but like they were each like dancing in a way where it's like you felt like they were in love.
And it's weird how good they click. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like they could just like program themselves to be like.
I was telling the Michael, man, nah, estoy con mis zapateadas, güey, con mis rancheritas, yo aquí.
Because if you think about it, like our dance doesn't look like sensual.
It looks aggressive, if anything. Like it looks very like con un zapateado and stuff. It's very like. You know?
No, but I'm saying like when you dance with a partner, because their dancing was like with a partner, right? So, like for them, the equivalent for us would be like us dancing like a norteña. So you're just like, but there's nothing sensual about it. You're just pressed up against each other. Like, let's go. Nah, but like the most romantic thing a Mexican can do, I guess, in my town is like where they're like they're dancing with their girl and they have a beer in their hand.
Yeah,
like nothing is gonna make that dude drop that beer. He's just like fucking doing 360s, and he's like,
si acaso tira la muchacha primero, güey.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
oh fuck,
you'll let go of the girl before let go of that beer, bro. Like, and then again, it was just funny because like it reminded me one time at Texas State, I was taken to like a salsa night, and they had like this. It was like the cellar of like this bar, and up there they have like salsa nights, and up there they have like a band that used to play there, and they would do salsa, and that was my first experience ever with like watching salsa and people dance and stuff like that, and I just remember thinking like my body doesn't move like that, first of all, and then second of all, like again, I feel like you guys are in love. You guys probably like love each other, right? It's like no, I don't want to say it. Never mind.
Just say it, bro.
It's like it's like that meme where it's like the guy that thought that porn was real. It's like you mean they're not really in love? Like that's how I felt, you know. With like these guys doing salsa, like they'll just dance, and I'm like, damn, they probably like been together like 30 years, like son camaradas de vida.
And he's like, I just met her.
Exactly.
Like,
and then you'll see that same guy like go on to another girl, and I'm like, you fucking slut. Like to the guy, you're like, you slut. Like you just gonna leave this girl? You just like, you know, and they dance like nothing.
And then you see the girl dancing with like another guy.
Yeah,
like,
you're like, oh, you a hoe too? Like, no, mom is. Yeah, but it's just like, yeah, like it just looks like that kind of dance that like you have to have some sort of connection. Like,
yeah.
And it'd probably be like a really hot trait to know how to dance like that.
It is.
It like
in my experience. Bro.
Yeah, it like boosts your attractiveness because you're able to move like that.
Yeah. So if you know how to dance,
yeah,
send tutorials, bro.
Yeah. So I've been doing them every night since since the gig. I don't know.
Your way, like going home, I was just on pudding. That's all I was putting. Like,
oh, you're putting salsa songs? Oh shit.
No. Like going back to the mix spot.
Oh yeah, was that you?
Yeah.
Oh okay. Oh.
I was just like,
I didn't notice that.
I was like,
They're like,
it's a cool beat too. Like
yeah,
I told you too. Like
it's very different. Yeah.
If I could play like another thing, it would be salsa, like on bass, just like
boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's
very cool.
It's cool. I think as I was walking out too, because like it was a live little trio. It was like 3 or 4 guys.
Yeah.
And they're making it sound badass. I was like, it is cool because it's like a different type of music. So it's different than mariachi. It's different than like Mexican music. It's different than rock. Like, so it's got its own harmonies, its own like intricacies and stuff like that. So I was listening to it. And I was like, man, like it's just badass. Like it's very different from like. That's why like I think it's very important that like people know that like there's other music other than mariachi that you can enjoy. Like it's not completely wrong to like want to listen to anything else. Like I think you know what was funny when I went to school. After you're done with school, like at the last day of school, you go back for like a teacher day, and you do like like errands and stuff at your school.
Okay.
And for those days, like I wear like more casual clothing because I wear a hat. Like it's just me like working in my classroom or whatever. And it's funny because like this last time, this right now that the school year ended, I went back and I was wearing a System of a Down shirt, which is a band. It's a rock band. It's a new metal band, and like it's very well known, but like not a lot. It's very well known, but not everybody listens to them. Some people think they're heavy and stuff like that, whatever. But I've been listening to them since I was like in middle school. But I'm an adult now. So like I went that day, and then like I got compliments all day on that shirt, like from all these like people that are there, like other teachers and stuff. And then like the comment that got me was like one of the teachers was like, "You wouldn't expect like the mariachi teacher to wear like a System of a Down shirt," and I was like, "Well, yeah, like y'all think I just listen to fucking mariachi all day? Like me mataría, wey. Like it's just I love mariachi, but it's like I need other music. Like I gotta switch it up, man. Like there's only so much I can hear about that genre. Like I have to switch it up every once in a while. Like I love mariachi and I grew to love it, but like I was listening to other shit prior to that made me love music. So it's just funny. I just remember thinking like, did you not see me on the first day of school con pinche long ass hair? Like I look like a dude from the 80s. Like all I needed was the leather jacket, which I was gonna get. Not sure.
So you're a bitch.
Yeah, I just wanted to be. I wanted to be the guy in the rock band. I guess I don't know.
Still.
But yeah, it was a pretty eventful week. We finished it up with that gig, and we went home, and it just sucks that it's been raining so much, bro. It rained today. Right now that when we got to the stadium, we're wearing trajes, right? We're wearing like the Rangers, Texas Rangers traje, and like we have to still walk into the stadium, and it's like a little bit of a walk. And it's not super far, but it's a little bit of a walk. And then as we're getting there, it starts getting super dark and cloudy. I'm like, ya valió. Like I feel like it's gonna rain.
I mean, the stadium is indoors now.
It is, but like we still gotta walk in there. So I'm saying, by the time we walked in there, pues ya estaba todo mojado. Like the top of my sombrero was all wet. And I was just like, man, I thought it was April showers, not May showers. And today, actually, I'm lying. It's already June 4th.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like
June 3rd, bro.
Oh, it's after midnight now. Dang,
What?
it's after midnight now.
Wait, no mames.
See, wait. So we're gonna do Charro chat real quick. We have a short one anyway, so we're just gonna get through it and then we'll send you guys on your way. Charro chat. This person says, has there been an oh shit moment while playing mariachi? I think we have those like pretty regularly.
What's the last week?
Monday?
Last week we had a guy pull up a gun. Was it last
Oh shit! Yeah. Last week it was the Friday gig.
Yeah.
It's happened before, so it's not even like it was like a like
But
the
I
first
mean,
time this has happened.
because I was walking somewhere. I think
You walked over there to pee.
Yeah, right. So when I was walking, I just go like, ka. I'm like, oh la verga. Like,
Yeah, I looked over and one of the guys there that was like enjoying the mariachi and everything just walks over to his truck and it's just fucking unload the clip.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh fuck! Like, I mean, a gun is loud, I guess he was a little bit farther from me, so like you can tell that like him being right next to it. Like,
I felt like I was next to it, bro. Just
yeah, but it was just so like out of pocket because it was like everybody was enjoying it, everybody was laughing and whatever. It was like, bah, 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 bah. I'm like, oh shit, dude, like, chill.
I'm like, wait, era eterna, güey. Tampoco era pa tanto.
Yeah. It's like, at least wait for a corrido or something. We're over here, Celito Lindo, like, ka.
We're here like, adios amor, bro. Like, bro, please. Doesn't fit the aesthetic, bro.
Yeah, dude. Son de la negra. No.
And he kept doing it too. It's like, wait.
He did like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
But we have oh shit moments all the time. Like that's I think that honestly that's the cool moment. The cool thing about gigging, like not just like the money or whatever, but like you never know what you're gonna get into. Like every gig is different. It could be good or it could be a positive, but it's like the unexpectedness of what can honestly happen at like any one of these gigs.
Yeah.
So it's like a whole adventure, bro. I feel like Dora the Explorer sometimes. Not just because she's Mexican, but
what?
I don't know. What's the next question? Next question is, what are your opinions on charros having sheet music in front of them for regular gigs? Did you ever do that?
Huh?
Bring like a stand and music for your gigs? I think I did that in high school for like very preliminary things, but then eventually, yeah, we got We like had to learn the music. Like we had to memorize.
No, I don't think I ever did that. Well, I mean, we've done it like for certain songs.
Like when we do El Día de la Virgen, we'll take. Well, at this point, we know them too.
What? What are you talking about?
Ya ves que cuando hacemos las misas, we have like the music in front of
Oh,
us.
but I feel like Misa is different.
Oh, okay. Then I got it. You
Like, I think he means like a
at a
big, like,
backyard party.
yeah.
I mean, I think at that point, if you're calling yourself a professional and you're going out there, people.
Oh.
No, like if you're charging people.
Uh-huh.
If you're like charging people money, I mean, how would you feel? Like you. You're like, oh yeah, you call them.
Isn't it the same thing as like pulling up your phone?
I think the next question is about that.
Oh,
I saw something about that.
Isn't the same idea? Like you don't know.
Oh no, never mind. That, but it's attached.
Like you don't know part of the song. So
I mean, I personally, that's why I don't sing, because I know that I can't learn the lyrics. I can't, bro. Like for my wedding, you know how much I studied to learn that one song, so I could sing it for my wife. Like, and it's because I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to pull out my phone. I didn't want to be that guy. Because like for me, like pulling out my phone is like, it feels like a crutch. Like I do it every once in a while. Like when Arturo like gives us a song and I still haven't learned it, I'll put it on top of my vihuela. But I feel bad about it. Like I don't want to do that. But usually, like give me some time and I'll learn it. I got it or whatever. But like I do know like the gente que viene arriba, they'll sing like a whole song with the phone out. Like for me, it's like if you're charging people money, even like in Talón way, you're charging people money. And you're going up to them and you're like, yeah, see, like us, we'll play it, which is cool. But even then, like, I think like using the phone is almost like a crutch. Like at that point, you have to learn the song. The only exception I have on that though is like us that we really do play like everything. Sometimes we'll make up stuff like on the spot and stuff like that because we can. Like, or like it's an obscure ass song that Arturo's like, yeah, we'll do it. And even like if Arturo has to use his phone, that tells me that it's an obscure song. Like it's a song that like some guys asking que es norteña, or it's like a banda song or whatever, but he's like pulling it out just to like to please this one person in Talón. But like if it's una canción que they've at this point should have sang 1,000 times.
Si es el rey, pues sí, ya te pasas de verga. Like,
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I'm wrong when I say that. But yeah, like that's why like I know that I can't go up there to sing because I know I can't learn lyrics like that. I can't. There's a system to learning mariachi music, like for me at Armonía. That's what helps me out with what I do. But I don't have a system to learn lyrics. I know some people say they just like listen to it over and over again, or like they'll write it down. But that cabrón, way. And then you go up there and I can't even speak perfect Spanish anyway. So like I'll be up there, I'm like and then no se va a ir bien. So
no pasa nada, güey.
Yeah.
Lo que importa es que sale el jale, güey.
I don't know. I feel like if I'm charging people, I gotta know my shit. That's how I look at it. Are you interested in learning any new instruments? To this day, I want to play harp.
O sea, está, güey, no manches. ¿Qué te cuesta? ¿Qué te falta, güey? Está, mira. It's right behind you, right next to you. Just extend your arm, you can touch
I
it.
know how to play some chords, wait. Watch. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. This one. Shit. There it is. The G? Hey, relative pitch. It's a better way.
Así todos colores, güey, no.
I don't remember. Like, I can just hear it. Fuck. That doesn't sound right, but whatever. Would you learn to play anything else?
Violin and piano.
You have an interest in playing violin? The reason I wouldn't start violin is because I it's too hard. I asked Saul, who I trust his judgment, and he was like, I was like, hey, wait, like, what's the hardest instrument you think? He's like, violin, honestly. I'm like, you're right. That's why I'm not gonna learn it. And yeah.
It's just like all the all the possibilities you can do with it, like all the
No, yeah, it's
you know,
cool.
yeah, and I love that. I love the freedom of expression.
Oh,
Um,
definitely. I think like I love the trumpet, bro. Like I love how trumpet players like can make like a trumpet sound like a voice, like where they can like really like manipulate the instrument to make it sound like what it sounds like. Um, but it's like one of those instruments where like the player really dictates it, like how you can really get it to sound. It's just so hard. I just,
yeah, but I mean,
but
at
I
the
love
same
trumpet.
time,
Yeah,
it's what makes it. At the same time, it's what makes it easy too, because if you have a feeling of like how it should
how
sound,
you want it to sound.
then
Yeah.
you're like, it makes it easier because you're trying so hard to make it sound like that.
Well, that's the one time I did like a violin workshop at my school, like for teachers. It was like a real beginning workshop, and we were doing like simple shit, bro. It was like F sharp, or whatever, and then we're doing like finger patterns. But in my head, I wanted to sound like like
Yeah.
pinche chingona mariachero, way. And like that was my like the thing that was holding me back. He was like, no, like just play it like nice and easy. I was like, but I know what I wanted to sound like. I wanted meow, meow. Yeah, me trying to put vibrato. I was like, we're not there yet. That's like step 27. You're on one, motherfucker. So it's like, yeah, it's the
Yeah.
only thing. I don't know, but I would love to play like harp. I think it would be fun.
Está güey.
Espérame, güey.
Espera que güey.
Es que uno que es humilde y hace su trabajo, güey. This last one is broken botonadura an issue or nah?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks sloppy. Do I do it? Yeah.
I mean, dirty botonadura looks, and mine's dirty as fuck, man.
Mine right now too. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'd get shit on, but like I got like
Yeah,
Jose Hernandez, that's like a
yours is like
purist.
stone, bro. Like,
Yeah, mine are tan feas. But we are getting new trajes, which is again, I would have gotten a new one a long time ago, but now we're getting all matching. So I'm really happy about.
the way my bank account is set up,
Yeah, basically. Yeah. But yeah, my traje right now is like in a state of emergency. I guess you could say it's not necessarily. Let's just say it doesn't fit. Does it feel good? I don't feel good, and I hate it. But yeah, like I don't like how that one looks because yeah, it's got a broken piece, and I mean I fixed mine before. I take a guitar string because guitar strings are like indestructible. So I take a guitar string and I put it through the tela, and I bring it on this side, and then I tie it off, and then I burn it, and then it stays there. Cause mine are yours with like string, like regular string yarn or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and mine are too. But like with sometimes like it rubs and it like rips, and that's why mine break.
So you string?
I've used guitar strings
What the
before.
fuck?
Cause you need a little bit. You just put it through and you tie it, and then you burn it off, and ya se queda. Yeah, because it doesn't bother anything else. It just you're just tying that one little piece that's off or whatever. Because if it's like a 3-piece, like one of the pieces moves or like comes off, and then like the whole thing dangles like that. So I'll just fix the one little part that's broken, and I'll tie it off. Still, yeah.
All right.
But like I said, I do it. It's not good, but
No, I actually do. Like, I have string and I have like my little needle, and I'm just like,
yeah, cuando se te cayeron tus caballitos.
yeah, and I put them back.
How long did it take?
10 minutes.
No, man, like how long did it take you to fix them though?
Like 10 minutes.
No, I meant like you did like at least 2-3 weekends with them.
Oh yeah,
like
because I didn't have the materials. Because you had to find like a good needle, and then I had to buy the little. I fixed it.
You know, well,
At least my cara doesn't look like rock. Shit.
Because mine are ancient.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah. Que son de una época que tú ni sabes, güey.
Wait, I was there when you got that too.
La época de Nati. De Natin.
See what?
That's it.
Well, thank you guys for watching. You guys have a good weekend, night, dinner, breakfast, whatever you guys are doing. Drive safe if you're driving.
World Series champions. I'm very proud. Loud and proud.
Coman bien, duerman bien. Go to church, or if you like church or something, go for a walk. Eat a vegetable. A whole cucumber.
All right, that's the way, guys. Okay. Like and subscribe. Keep supporting the pod. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Oh.